How's it going, YouTube? It's the Governor here with an addition to my Christian musings. Hopefully 4 times the charm, because I've tried to make this video 3 times and I kept messing up the recording on my helmet cam. So I'm trying a new style today where I've got 2 different cameras. So I give you 2 different perspectives and hopefully captivates the visuals a little better, as well as then you hearing my word and being a bit more interested. So fingers crossed. Alright, so what are we talking about today? Well, we're talking about hard work, values, and the Bible, obviously. When you're talking about Christianity or faith or religion, specifically as a Christian, that's kind of the book to go to. So what brought this about? Well, I was thinking the other day about values. I can't remember, this was about a week ago I tried to make this video the first time. I can't remember exactly what got me on the subject, but I was wondering about, what are my values? What do I class as my values that I want to pass down to my children? And one of the values that came up that I kept talking about was hard work. And I was talking to my oldest son and I said exactly that to him. I was like, if you work hard, you can do anything you want to do. And I know we get told this all the time and you see it, the American dream or whatnot. But it's absolutely true. If you work hard, you can do whatever you want to do. Oh, look at this guy. And I thoroughly believe that. And not just because, I achieved it personally. I feel like I've achieved my American dream through hard work, through the Lord's blessings, and through family and friends helping out along the way. What is going on here? What is going on here, chappie? Okay. So, hard work. And as a Christian, and for those of you watching who are Christians, like me, you probably get the majority of your values from the Bible. And so I wanted to see what the Bible had to say about hard work, and I have this nifty little app on my iPad, and I looked up hard work and did a little search, and it brought up various passages. But what caught my the most was a book it brought up that I haven't really ever heard of before, Thessalonians, and in particular 2 Thessalonians chapter 3. And like I said, I'd never heard of this book before, but it was an absolute joyous reading. So to give you some lowdown, if you hadn't read it before, it's been a while, or you've never even read the Bible before, basically Peter's writing a letter to his fellow Christians, and in this particular chapter Peter's focusing on basically being wary of people who are idle. And in today's terms, that means people who don't want to work, or people who are lazy, and to associate yourself with people that work hard. He uses a particular example where he goes to one of his fellow Christians' house, and while he's there, they're serving him, they treat him like a guest, and him and his folks that are there are making a point of working their, pulling their weight while they're there, so they aren't a burden, because who wants to be a burden to anyone? Nobody does. Well, nobody does. You shouldn't be a burden to anyone else. And even though the guy that's hosting him was like, no, you don't have to do any of that. Peter's like, nope, we're not going to be a burden to you. We're going to put the work behind earning our food, our stay, and our beds. And what a great example. What a great example to his fellow Christians, to his fellow people, and to people in general. And honestly, we kind of live in a society right now, and I don't want to bring politics into it, but it's hard to look away from the society we live in, where everything wants something for free. Everyone wants this or that, or this isn't good enough. What? Okay, if you work hard, you can get to wherever you want to be. That's a fact. You can get to wherever you want to be in this life. And Peter even says, don't associate yourself with those who are idle. Associate yourself with those who work hard. And he makes a point to say, warn those who are idle, that you're not going to hang out with them because you're their brother still in Christ, but do not associate with them. And as Christians, I think it's extremely important that we hold these same values. We work hard for what we have. We work hard to spread the word and to be the example. Peter's absolutely the example in this story. Not being a burden. I'll cut that out. Anyway, so yeah, we need to be the example. We need to show people that that's the way to go. And the Lord gives us something. He gives every time we work hard, the Lord gives us a reward. Whether you work hard at hard, honest day's work, a hard workout in the gym, usually when you didn't want to do it, but you do it because you know it's the right thing to do, or a great example is me and my wife were doing some yard work the other day, working in the garden, weeding, mowing, trimming, planting, and it was like 2 or 3 hours, and that's tough work, it really is. But once it's done, you get that feeling, that satisfaction. Every time you've finished or completed a task or put some hard work in, you get that satisfaction, that feeling, and I think that's the reward straight from God. He's given us this feeling, and you're proud of that. You look back on your accomplishment and you're proud, because guess what, in 3 or 4 days that yard is going to need to be mowed again, and we know that. Next day you're going to have to go back to work and put that hard work back in. We know that, but you still get that satisfaction every time. And I have sorrow for people that don't have that satisfaction, that haven't felt that satisfaction from a good hard day's work. If you know people like that, try and get them to join you in some honest labor, some honest hard work or something like that, and have them feel that feeling, and afterwards celebrate it. One of the ways I like to celebrate it, if it's on a non-school night, a Friday night or Saturday night, is I like to have myself a drink. I like to sit down with a cheeky little drink, and that's kind of my way of sitting there and basking in my satisfaction that the Lord's given to me, that I've accomplished something, I've put hard work in. And I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful for the fact that I appreciate hard work, because hard work has got me a long way and will continue to do so. And for anyone who works hard, there's plenty of stories out there of people that have gone from that, having nothing, to being rich or having a wonderful life through hard work. And it's something that we definitely need more of. And not to go on a rant about it or anything like that, or go any further than what we've done, Thessalonians, 2 Thessalonians chapter 3. It's a great read if you haven't read it. It's very short. Get in there, have a look at it, and get out there and work hard. Work hard for what you want to achieve. Work hard for the church. Work hard for your family. Don't shy away from it. We're all lazy sometimes. We all want to We all want to do nothing sometimes, and that's fine. And guess what? You can earn that right. And I like having a lazy day now and again, but it'll usually be after I've been working hard on something, because again, that's where I feel like I've earned it. Even the Lord had a lazy day, the Sabbath day. He worked hard for 6 days. And what did he have to show for it, other than us and this wonderful world we live in? He had that nice day to chill out on the Sunday, and chill out he did, and he earned that. Alright, well, that's all I've got for today. Thanks for listening. If you liked the content, hit that little like button, subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Unfortunately, because it took me so long to make this video, I feel like I left a lot out, but at least I'm getting my thoughts out and getting it to you guys. Share this video if you like it, and on top of that, have a great day. God bless. It's the Governor signing out.